morning everyone, I'm here to do our shout out Saturday from Cara Brandon's group. It's shout out for shout out. If you want to be in this at any time where we shout out people's YouTube channels, please go and join the group, and we'll be doing it once a month. So, you know, it's a lovely idea. It's a way of getting support for people who are in the group and really want to increase their numbers of subscribers. So I'm going to go through those first. Right. Obviously at the top we've got our Cara. I'm going to be showing you her freebie from this Friday in a minute. And you know Cara has been doing digitals for about 6 months, her kits, and they are beautiful. I've done a few different videos with her work. I've done journals and all sorts. And you will know Cara if you're a regular on this channel. Charlotte Whitehead, her channel is called Ace in Beautyland, and she did the 5 days of Valentine's that we all did, which was a collaboration between Dear Julie and Cara. Her last video is a loaded bag ideas, and they are really good. She's a lovely lass, very supportive in group, and such a nice person. Then Denise is Papercraft D. She's only got 94 subbies at the moment. So Denise, I would really love it if we could get Denise over the 100. That would be just absolutely amazing. Now, she's doing a ticket giveaway. And what it is, she's got some stamps that are tickets. Some of the stamps have words in them. But if you go over, look at the giveaway. It's a lovely giveaway, it really is, and you can take part in the giveaway and hopefully subscribe to it, and let's get her over the 100. That would just be so amazing. So that's Papercraft D. Then Gardena, obviously I've told you before how I met Gardena. That was from when we were doing the lives. Absolutely lovely, our Gardena. Lovely person. Her last video that she did was on tags. Absolutely lovely, and they were the sewn ones. You know, Anne is doing the 52 tag challenge. Well, it's those tags that she's doing. She's doing the sewn tags, which are really beautiful. She's got a 100 subby giveaway going on at the moment as well, but I would get in there quick because I don't quite remember when the knockoff date is. I know it's quite soon. So that's 100 giveaway on Gardena's, and I am so grateful to those who have gone from me over and subscribed to her to get her over that 100. I really am. We are absolutely tickled pink. It is amazing. Jennifer Grillo Foster, she's only got 40 subbies. She's a new one to doing YouTube channels. Really lovely lass. Her last one that she put up is called Violet's Baby Book, and she's done a beautiful baby journal for her new granddaughter that's coming, and she's going to be called Violet. And the reason I love that so much is that my dad's mum was called Violet. It's quite a sad story actually. My dad was only a toddler, and my granddad was very ill in bed, and she was carrying a paraffin heater up the stairs and unfortunately fell. It's so sad, but that whenever I see Sweet Violets, I think of her. I absolutely love Sweet Violets, and you know, she's always in our memory and in our thoughts. Now Jennifer, the last videos that she's been doing, she did the Pretty Florals kit that Cara had out a couple of weeks ago, and she's done some beautiful videos on the Pretty Florals kit. Really lovely girl, so it'd be really nice if you could support her, particularly she's only got 40 subbies. Kelly Dowling. Kelly, congratulations on winning my folio. I was tickled pink when your name came up in Cara's group yesterday from the Friday freebie draw. Tickled pink, and I'll get that over to you next week. And our Kelly, she's over in Australia. Now, Kelly is doing the Southwest Succulents. That's Cara's newest kit that came out last week. And she also did the 5 days of Valentine's, so that's where you might remember her from. And she's Mud Hut 2880. Now she's only got 70 subbies as well, so she's not got many subbies. I think I put my pencil down because I should really have an asterisk against her so I can remember the ones who were below. So that's actually 3 of them. There it is. That's 3 of them who, it would be lovely if we could get them up to the 100. It really would be. So that's our Kelly, who's on Mud Hut 2880. Our Jennifer, there. And our Denise, who's Papercraft D. Marcy, our lovely, lovely lass. She's in the group. She talks to people. Really supportive of other people's channels, our Marcy. Last thing she put up was the honeybee and lavender folio that she did, which, you know, is one of Cara's kits. Beautiful, beautiful work that she's done there. Now, Michelle Jordan, I hadn't come across her before, and I've seen a few of her videos. She tends to do lives and sales more. So for me, the lives, unfortunately, are going on when I'm in bed asleep, which is a shame. But she does some beautiful work, so it would be lovely to give her support. I'm sure she did the 5 days of, but I can't remember. But I know, obviously, I know the YouTube channel, but I can't remember what else I know about her. Sherry. Now, Sherry at the moment, that's Studio 28E Journal Creations. Now, she's doing a giveaway at the moment, but it's a giveaway with a difference. She's making a friend's journal. And what you do is you make something to go in a journal. It can be anything. It can be a pocket, it can be a tag, anything you like. And you send it to her and she will put it all into this journal. Now, the entries to say you are going to do it and to get everything in to her is for the 25th of March. Okay, for those in America, you will write it the other way round to me, so it will be 3/25. That is the time for all the entries to be got to her. Okay, and then she's going to do the drawing, okay, on the 3rd of March, on the 30th of March. Right, okay? I'll put the dates round the way that you in America like it. It's completely different from me. Hang on, no, I haven't. See, we're not used to writing it round the wrong way. So, and then obviously, whoever wins will get the journal, the friend's journal, you know, of everybody else's work, which I think is a lovely, lovely idea. So that's our Sherry. Terry, a lot of you will know Terry because when Terry first wanted to get subscribers, she was on the Race to 1000 call outs, and I know a lot of you went over and subscribed to her. She's got her own channel and she's got her own group, and Terry is very, very supportive of doing shout outs. She's doing shout outs with Unique Robin at the moment on a Monday, and our Terry knows a lot about things that you can do on the computer, how to do things, and she explains it in such an easy and lovely way that it makes it easy, like how to use Word, or how to use Photoshop. You know, she knows how to do these things, and she's always willing to help people. The last thing that she's just done is a lovely, beautiful folio. Lovely, lovely lass, our Terry. Excuse me, got a tickle in my throat. Tracy May. Now, our Tracy May, bless her, she's quite new to all this, but she's admin for our Cara, and she's the one who's doing the challenge in Cara's group at the moment. Today is day 5. You can still enter if you want to go and sort things out and do it all in the next day. It's a lovely challenge. It's a 5x5 challenge. You have 5 tools, 5 papers, you know, things like that, and then you get something to make each day, which I'm going to show you shortly anyway. But she's a lovely, lovely lass. She really is. And as I say, she's quite new to all this, our Tracy. So it would be lovely if we could give her some support as well. So that's my call outs. It's quite a list this week, isn't it? Hope you haven't all fallen asleep. Anyway, there are girls, and there's a little bit about them all. And I will put a little bit against, when I put the list down, I will put a reminder against each one of what the situation is. If there's a giveaway, I will let you know, so you know which ones you're clicking on. Right, Cara's Friday freebie. This is this week's Friday freebie. and it is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. I really love this. You've got the gorgeous succulents, and you've got the tea card here, and this is a map of Arizona. Really, really beautiful. So my makes this Friday are these two. I made 2 little tags yesterday, and they will go with the rest of the succulent kit and what I'm making, the journal that I'm making. And I love these. Now here you've got a smaller, when you print it off on the second size, you can see this is quite tiny, isn't it? So you can imagine when you shrink it down, it's going to be even smaller. So what I did was I've used the tags. Actually, I should keep it that way around. I can show you. I've used these tags. Now you're all going to get seasick, so I'm turning it back over again. And I've stamped the 14th of February. The 14th of February is actually Arizona Day. They can't forget that, can they? Valentine's and Arizona Day all on the same day. So I've actually put the date in on mine. And I love these. I loved cutting around these and making these. They are just so, so pretty. Really gorgeous kit. And obviously the kit is still in Cara's shop, because obviously she's only had it out a week. And it's such a lovely kit to play with. It really, really is. So the Friday freebie, all the Friday freebies are in files. So if you join now, you can still get all the Friday freebies. If you make something with this week's Friday freebie, you get put into a drawer that Cara does on a Friday, and you get 50% off in her shop. And she does that every week. Some weeks there will be makes as well. She will do a make one week and I'll do a make another week. Okay, so some weeks there will be makes. I'm going to do mine once a month for that group, and it'll be around the Friday freebies. So that's that. And then in the group, my challenge, this is what's left. You could have 5 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. You could have 5 pieces of ribbon, but they had to be 5 inches long, which are quite tiny. Mine have got birdies on. I don't know whether you can actually see those birds unless I put them on a colour that's... Yeah, can you see the birds? They've got little birdies on that one. These are the little bits that are left over. And then you had 5 cards, and these are out of a game. Have 5 tools, and 5 of whatever you chose. And I chose a book page, and mine had butterflies on it. A piece of vintage book paper. What else did I choose? Trying to think what else I chose. No, brain's gone dead. But you had 5 buttons, brads, or eyelets as well. That was another 5, but it's all in the group anyway, and I'll show you what I've actually made. But this is what's left. I've not got much left now. And today, on the last day, you can make whatever you like. So I'll have to, I think I'm going to make something to put everything in. So the first day was make a tag. So I've made a wee tag, and I've put a couple of the cards in the pocket in the front here. This is actually Stamperia, the paper that I chose. Second day it was to make a card. So I've made this pretty little card. I've put 3 of the buttons on that I chose on here. And I think that's really quite pretty. Oh, that's what I chose. I chose ink, and I've used a pretty little pink one. This one, I've used a pink ink, and I chose needle and thread, which I've not used yet. So I will probably use that today in something. That was day 2. Day 3 was to do a pocket. So I did one of the 12 by 12 loaded pockets, and I've put a couple of little butterflies on mine as well, and put a couple more of the cards in here, and just made some journaling cards. And that is really, really pretty. And all these, of course, will go into a gift at some stage, I expect. Stand you up there, over the other way. And then today it's clusters, and I managed to make 5 clusters today, because you can make, if you've got enough stuff, you can make 5 clusters, 5 cards, 5 tags. Depends how you cut things and what you want to make. And she has added yesterday more items but I would prefer to do the 5 with the 5 that we were giving. I don't want to add any more. One day she said you could use an extra tool and I think it was ribbon. Yesterday she gave you extra ribbon and book pages and something else. I think it was another tool. But I'm sticking with the ones that I've chosen. I'm limiting myself. I want to do this challenge with the original idea, what we were given in the first place. So I'm not actually going to go further out on that one. So they're my clusters. So today I think what I'm going to do is make like a little folio or something that I can put these in. In fact, a Midori style would probably be a better idea, wouldn't it? Because I could then pop this in the middle, so that could be taken in and out, you know, of the elastic, and then maybe have a pocket one side with that in and a pocket the other side with that one in, so that would be like in the middle. And then if I put these onto a long piece of paper, see, look, playing already, you know, if I did something like this, I could either use the mini little stapler that I've got, you know, the Tim Holtz one, or I could sew it on with one stitch, so that when they're ready to be used they can just be torn off, you know, just taken off. And I think that might be an idea that I will do as well. Or I can make a tag and I could put a couple on each, couldn't I? But then they could be then, you know, if you've only got one staple in there, one of those tiny Tim Holtz staples, if I just lifted this up and put the staple underneath, you could just tear it off, couldn't you? And then you could, you know, glue them onto whatever tags you're making. So they're my challenges that I've just done for our Cara. So I'm not doing bad. So today, I've nearly finished the watercolour roses. I really love playing with this. When I first started using, you know, started building up what I was going to do, obviously you cut it all out first, don't you? You lay it all out and think, well, what am I going to do with this? And when I first started doing it, I was not sure how I was going to use it. I was really not sure. So I just started cutting things out, you know, die cutting things. And I'll give you a sneak peek of a couple of bits that I've made. Now, here, this is the envelope. Now, the envelope has an aperture in it. Now, I'm using Minx's papers as well. These are her latest papers. These are the weathered wood ones that she's done. And I have not used these stencils yet. I've been waiting and waiting to use these stencils. They're the Tim Holtz ones. And you get 4 that give you lovely mixed media type pieces. And I have absolutely loved combining the two together. The colours work absolutely lovely. And to give it a mixed media feel, I've absolutely loved doing this. The card is actually stuck. I've put acetate on first. I've put the card underneath and stuck it down. But then what I've done is I've taken another piece of paper up here and covered it up so that you're not going to catch that card every time you put it in. Because obviously when I printed this card off, there were 4 to a page. So you can't sort of cut that size round it. You know, you'd have to cut it on your own. And even if you did that, the margin, you'd still, you know, be catching. And I didn't want to be, you know, when you put something in it, in and out of it, you want to be catching on the card on the inside. So that's a sneak peek of what I've been up to. And that should be finished by tomorrow, so I can do a video for tomorrow. I'm also going to be doing a video showing Norella's latest kits that she's got out. They're absolutely beautiful. I want to try and do that today so that tomorrow I can concentrate on doing this one. And it's just to give her a bit of support and to show you how beautiful her work is. Obviously, Norella, when Linda Israel does her background papers and all the rest of it, she gives all the stuff that she's done over to Norella, and then Norella makes them into a kit. That's the way they work together, and the kits are beautiful. I've already shown you on my last video Linda's Enchanted one that she's just got out, and I'm going to be doing a journal with that as well. So have a fab Saturday. I've already been invaded when I was trying to do the box cut up on the stairs. You know, I'm cutting up boxes and I suddenly got invaded by our pregnant mum and wee Niall. So I've already been invaded today. My other grandson, he's 14 now. He will be flying in later to get his new phone cover, and I've got one of those tempered glass protectors for the front of it because he's just got an XR iPhone, and he's happy as old Harry because he's got an iPhone, a new one. You know, they are at that age, aren't they? That's his birthday present. Everybody clubbed together to get it for him, so you know, he's absolutely over the moon. So he'll be diving in later, so I don't know how much me time I'll have today. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody. Have a lovely weekend. Our weather, it's absolutely chucking it down at the moment, but obviously it's got warmer, so we're not all, you know, freezing cold at the moment. It's got a lot warmer. You can feel it when you wake up in the morning that it's not that freezing snow and ice out. So have an amazing time. Thoughts out to all those. I mean, I know, like in Yuki and places like that, Arizona, you know, in where Linda lives and that, they've had power cuts, they've had snowstorms. It's really been a difficult time for them. So keep warm if you're still having snow and you're still having problems in that way. My thoughts are with you because obviously we get a lot of snow here, and it always bothers me at this time of year because it's lambing season and the new lambs are being born, and when they're being put out into snow and they've got their little J-cloth jackets on, you know, they look so cute running around, but you know, you think, oh my goodness, you've just been boarding, it's freezing cold. Poor little things. Have a wonderful day, guys. Sorry I'm waffling again. Love and hugs to all of you. Bye.